guys. Say hello to Titan. Titan was a stray that was found outside the apartment here. And one of our, shall we say, less than friendly neighbors decided that it was a good idea to kick her right square in the mouth. Her mouth was pretty swollen. I think she lost one of her kitty teeth, little ones. She wasn't able to really eat hard food yet. Her nose was swelled up pretty bad. It took me a little bit to get the blood out of it and off of it. But she's breathing better now. She says, I'm done. As with most cats, she has a mind of her own. But she's a survivor, and we called her Titan because Titan survived. Plus, you know, kind of has something to do with the fact that I like Titan survival. And there she goes. I'll try not to hit her with the box. So, main reason for this video, as you can tell by the title, is we had a friend of ours stop by this morning after Charles went to school. Drop something off for him. Get some light on it there. There we go. Anyway, so I figured it'd be a good idea, seeing as how it is coming up on the holiday season, and depending on your faith or religion or belief systems, however you want to classify it, you may be looking to give gifts. So I thought this might be a good idea to do a review and let you know whether it's good enough for kids or adults. So let's get into it. Let's pop the box. And it is an Ozark Trail outdoor equipment little explorer gift set or adventure set. Well, it comes with its own little bag. Just draw it and see if it holds air. Nah, so it's not going to hold water. Either that or I'm just not that good. But anyway, I wouldn't say it holds water, but it should hold all this stuff. So let's do this. Does it come with batteries? No. Be right back. And it does have batteries in it. Just had to take and ooh. I think somebody cranked down on that one just a little bit too rough. Does have batteries in it. Just had to take and pull a little piece of plastic out of it. Well, I see one flaw already. This bezel is cracked. Doesn't affect the way the light works. It still works quite well. But so if you do get one, you might want to double check it before you walk out the store with it. But I think somebody just kind of cranked down a little too hard on it. But pretty bright. Let's see, does he give it lumens? No. No lumens. Nothing else on there. No lumens. But I'm going to guess it's probably not all that fancy, or bright I should say, but I'm going to say probably around the range of 100, 120 lumens, which is respectable, especially for kids like. It is a Cree LED by the looks of it, even though it doesn't say. Excuse me. That's one light. We have a headlamp light. Cat goes, what was that? Now she's looking at me. So we have a headband. See, this old fart can figure out how to put it together. One through there, squish. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side. Cat's looking at me like I'm crazy. Of course, we all know I am. So, the headlight. It's probably got plastic somewhere in it too. Because it says batteries included, it did. And it takes regular AAAs. That takes double, this takes triple. This isn't too bright. So it'd be good for nighttime, trying to illuminate your way. I'm going to say it's probably about 50 lumens. Again, there's nothing on the package that tells me. Oh, it's got high. It's probably closer to 75, 50, and strobe. And strobe's on full. I see lines. So we got a headlight that works. We have imitation military compass. It's definitely plasticky. Trying to see if that's a scratch in it or what that is. Anywho, it's definitely an imitation. And why are you reading the wrong direction? Well, there's definitely an issue with it. See if that helps any. Yeah, well, sort of. Not. Maybe. It's got an issue. I'm not sure what its issue is. Because it's definitely not pointing north. I figured maybe if I turn it over and give it a who's or what's it for. Well, this does spin. Not that that's going to help you if this thing isn't reading correctly. If I put my fingers on it, it works. Take my finger off, it don't. So maybe I gotta hold it. Three years later. If I put my thumb on it, it works. It's got issues, I'll put it that way. So it's definitely not a replacement for a good quality one. But it looks cool as heck. Whistle. How's this compass? Oh, it's even got a thermometer on it. Hey, it's some Fahrenheit. 75 degrees in here, which is pretty accurate. That way? Yep, this is working. So this is merely purely looks and doesn't work with a hoot. The whistle does. Okay, high pitched. Comes with lanyard. Does work. It's the old fashioned rattle type. So I mean it will, when you blow on it, it'll give the warble. These it does have specs on. Where would I read that at? Where did I read that? Back here. Binoculars. 4 times magnification. Object lens diameter is 30 millimeter. Field of view 122 meters to 1,000 meters. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I mean, they work. That was scary. There is no adjustment for each individual eye because most people's eyes are slightly different as far as one from the other. You can increase and decrease the magnification here just a wee bit. So they do work, and they'll be great for a kid. So, my thoughts. With the exception of this, I'm not sure if it's just me. Maybe I'm just, you know, yeah, it's got an issue. I'm not sure if it's my table. It's really, really slow. And then it doesn't line up. So, okay. I'm going to give this out of a 10, I'm going to give this a 5. Because these work, okay. This works pretty decent. The compass on this works and the temperature's correct. A headlamp's always a good thing, especially for a kid's bag, and an extra flashlight. You know, with the exception of this being cracked. That's why it gets a 5 out of 10. So, and of course the bag is what it is. I looked it up in my Walmart, they're $12.95. The Walmart that's 40 miles south of me, it's the same price, so I'm going to assume all Walmart's going to be $12.95 for this. He got it because he didn't think Charles had any of it, which I told him after he bought it. Yeah, he does actually, but that's cool, we appreciate it, thank you. He'll love it. So what I'm going to do is later on, if it stops raining today, we'll get a picture of Charles wearing the headlamp, because y'all don't want to see my big ugly mug. We'll put this on his head and give him a chance to try it out, and we'll let it play with the flashlight too. So in part 2 of the video, y'all get to see Charles. So until then, see you in a little bit. Okay guys, we're outside and get Charles to, well, I'll just walk over to him. There's the first one. Excuse the car noises. If he looks around and click it again, it takes 2 hands. Find a button. And now the last click. Alright, turn it off. And turn that one on. There you go, aim at the ground, push it forward. Alright, and shine the tree. Keep it down to where I can see it, kid. There you go. As you can see, the light doesn't do too bad out here. I had to come to an area where I had some light for the camera to receive everything, but other than that, looks pretty good. Like I said, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 due to the damages we already discussed. And yeah. So hey Charles, say hello. He's a flashlight man now, so. Alright, that's it for this video. Until next time, Grumpy and Little Wolf say, see me later.